Alright, PGSC Nation, we got a nice quick and dirty for you guys. We got Dynasmon in the building.
Oh, look at this beautiful Dynasmon. Thank out to, Tommy Tricks for getting this for me. I really appreciate it. But we'll get into the Dynasmon profile because A, it's a fun deck. If you know me, I like trashing my own security. I don't feel alive unless I'm at 0. But also, you probably might have seen some games on Elixir's channel. Link probably somewhere there. So people on the profile will go nice and quick for you.
Alright.
Starting off with...
Before we get into the list, where did you get inspiration for this list?
Alright, big man. Alright, so I kind of based the sort of like ratios and playstyle off of Marcio's here on the Cameraman Levia profile. Please go check him out, KBeads. We'll put another link here.
He just took my theory. He just took my deck theory.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, like it works out for this principle. Yeah.
Alright, Dynasmon.
Alright, cool. For the eggs, we play if you're for Kyaromon, just getting jamming when you have a card removed from security is important. I played the Kyaromon initially, and you think, oh, if you're playing like a more control like that's getting the memory, being able to choose your trashing, whatever security you can trash, be very useful. Yes, however, you don't want your stack to die because you actually want to control the board, but also, at a moment's notice, kill your opponent. So Kyaromon is just better. Jamming is always good. Ask any blue deck whatsoever. For the rookie, so we play 4 Candlemon from BT18.
What are actually the search terms on this card?
So you reveal the top 3 and you can add 1 data, yellow data, and 1 card with the Witchel trait, which is pretty much the entirety of your deck. As you're going to see, I don't play any vaccine cards, I don't play Gatomon, I don't play Andromon Ace. I felt that because these cards also offer the protection for your yellow data / Witchel having the data trait or the Witchel trait was far too important. Like, it's cute going, sick, I get Gatomon, trash Gatomon, gain memory, but again, consistency and being sure the protection, which is the most important part of the deck in my mind, is actually alive. So it's always good. So I told a slight lie. I do play the yellow vaccine package. We play 4 Patamon from BT14.
What level 4 vaccines are you playing, Terry?
A solid 0. So you're going to look at me and go, why would you play this? 1, it's a data. That's not a vaccine. If you've been searching it off of a vaccine searcher, you've been cheating. Congratulations. Basically, I mainly play it for the memory inherit. Just being able to, you can recover cards fairly easily in the deck, and gaining memory is important. Basically, this is Goblimon. For all intents and purposes, this is just Goblimon for the deck. But also, while it doesn't always matter, being able to see what's in your security is nice because sometimes you have a nice thing you can trash. And then the last we played, again for consistency, is 2 of the promo Patamon. Inherit, giving security -2k, meaning that you're more likely to live a check, is sick. But also being able to on play search your security for a dual color yellow or black card comes up in the deck because, spoiler alert, your Dynases are your Dynasex and your Dynasmon are Ace are dual color yellow, and your options dual color yellow. So it's really nice. Just 10 rookies. So
greedy ratios.
Yeah, but we can sort that up. So we're gonna go with our Wizardmon package for our starting for level 4s. We have 3 BT6 Wizardmon. This is your double X, effectively. Gains your memory when a card removed from security. It's really sick. We play 1 of this one. This one has protection and again can make its Digivolution cost cheaper and you draw a card, but that is bait. You want raw memory. This card, it seems like it'd be really sick, but Like, there is an argument where I wanted to play 4 of, but I said, oh, we'll try it out, maybe it comes up. It came up 1 out of 10 games. This is the better one. You always want this Wizardmon. Speaking of other Wizardmon, we play 3 Wizard X.
Shout out Wizard Money Gang.
So this Wizard X is pretty good. Being able to take the top card of security and then load an option, yellow, purple option, 5 cost or more is pretty, over 5 cost or less into your security. Really good. Lets you stack like some pretty disgusting option cards. And it also gives the protection, but the main reason we do this is because your ideal, I'm not kidding, your ideal stack is this
Goblimon Dober X.
Goblimon Dober X. You slap the wizard on, you take a card, you slap back an option, free 2 memory and a jamming body. The best, just look, just cheat memory. Cheating memory is the way how you win this game. So yeah, so that's why I play those.
The memory gauge has commitment issues with our decks.
Yep. And then we needed one of, so we played Starmon from EX7.
What the?
It's also a data. It has on digivolving and on play do minus 3000 DP, which is really sick. Getting rid of floodgates because, as you've guessed, memory gain is important. A Gazimon does ruin my day, so we need to get rid of those. Also, being a 4-drop to do -3 is really nice because you can potentially choke your opponent and kill your body, so that's really good tempo. But mainly, I thought we may have jamming, but there might be some moments where we need barrier. This has a barrier inheritable, and it's a data. Perfect synergy. Fives. We play 3 SkullBaluchimon. It's good. Trash a card to pop a guy and gain a memory. Also, fun fact, this is an X Antibody deck, Dynasmon. This is an X Antibody, so we can cheat out a lot of cool things from that.
Cerberus X.
Yeah, kinda, pretty much. And then it also has all turns when a card's trashed from security to unsuspend, so you can get double attacks in, or you can let your opponent check a security and then unsuspend your blocker. Really good. 3 Mistymon. He is not a data, he's a virus, but luckily he's a Witchelney, so searchable. Basically just 3 more copies of this inheritable to unsuspend, but being able to on-play / when digivolving, set the original DP of something to 6k comes up a lot more than you might think. It's just a very useful effect, so I wanted 3 lots with these inheritables. I couldn't really decide which one was better or worse, so I wanted them at 3.
And you can give one of your Digimons or make it 6000 DP.
That is true. It just says the original DP of one of your Digimon. I made a Candlemon 6k. It's pretty fun. It's pretty funny. The last 5, which is the one that I might get flamed for, is Piximon.
What the hell is this?
Wait, hear me out. Right. So, it's a data, important. If it dies, I get to play at a level 4. We get to play out the best card in my deck, the level 4 Wizardmon. Then we can slap a guy on and do the memory trick again. But mainly also, I wanted more DP reduction in inheritables because that's for a deck that, you know, is yellow, it doesn't shrink a lot. And that annoyed me. So I like the -4 inherit. It comes up a lot when swinging.
Wouldn't be a certified Terry profile if we weren't playing random.
Wow. There was thought process behind it, okay?
Okay, DP minuses, that's the thought process. We love it.
Yeah. Okay, and to be fair, you could play Patamon, you know, because you play aces and it does -3k and forces the swing. Does it technically do about the same thing? Yes. But this is cooler and it can be protected. The monkey can. Okay. Anyway. Moving on to the 6s. So let's just start with these guys. We play 3 Dynasmon Alt. I need to get matching sets. I love you and I hate you, Mr. Tricks. I now need to get matching sets of these. So we play 3 and 3. Congrats. These are your win conditions. Dynasmon Ace is an actual house. Being able to blast Evo, trash a card, on play, when digivolving and when attacking not once per turn by trashing a security, do -6k. That is actually insane. Pair it with one of the unsuspended inheritables, you're doing like -12. He's also baseline a blocker, pretty sick. And then for some reason, they also made it all turns. If you're 3 or fewer, he gains 4k. So he could be a 16k body blocker. And you know what? They also decided to give him raid. So this guy, absolute tank. There's so many games that you can just win with this boy alone. However, sometimes you need to go into the bigger boy. This is your sort of like...
This is just War Greymon.
Yeah, pretty much. Trash security, gain 18 by trashing both cards of your opponent's security if you have a Dynasmon or a Dynasmon X. It gains 6,000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. Again, raid blocker, so you can just keep swinging into guys, killing their dudes. Like, he's just a big boy chilling. Like, it's very nice to have, like, a good offense and a good defense with these cards. But also, it has recovery. As you might have noticed, none of the cards, bar like the Wizard X, kind of recover. So, end of turn.
Once per turn.
Yeah, not once per turn. If you have 2 or more security, 2 or less security, recover 1. You can manipulate in the deck where you can do end of turn twice. So you can recover 2 for nothing. Definitely good. Definitely great cards. So I now play 2 of the BT6 Dynasmon.
The GOAT.
He's actually the OG. There people have played, I think there's the BT19 one, which is, in my opinion, absolute garbage. So you're telling me I trash it to gain 6,000 DP? That's cool, but you don't have raid, you don't really do anything. And then it's conditioned to recover if it would leave the battle area if you have 2 or few security, recover 1. Cool, awful. This boy, however, when digivolving, trashing to search like basically the top 6 for any level 6 or lower Digimon is insane. Getting to see your win conditions of your Wizard, Wizard X, Patamon, being able to grab any of those is really nice. Also being able to grab your own X Antibody to slap it on top of it is also pretty nice. But additionally, its recovery is more consistent. If a card is moved from your security all turns, while you're at 3, not 2, so it's much better, or if you're security, you recover 1. This just lets you tank some hits you shouldn't have, proc your protection and still have a nice buffer of security. This is definitely the better choice from the BT19. I'm really happy I played it. And then we have one at level 6 that's a brick that we can't digivolve into.
Oh my god, he's even borrowing cards from Magnamon. This is a Swiss
yeah.
Army knife deck.
Yeah, like converging philosophies. The Durandamon is just basically here because it's technically searchable off this if you hit it, but it for 3 can delete a Digimon with a lower DP than your Digimon you put under. So you're on average 18k, so you're pretty much popping anybody. But also, this was one of the most consistent ways to actually give one of your guys piercing. Raid piercing is just disgusting. Again, so we're now borrowing from the Lord Knight philosophy. Pierce collision, not pierce raid. Sick. Yeah, so those are all of our Digimon. We play Tamers, 2 Kari.
Tell them about the sauce.
So this is really good because 1, it's memory fixer. 2, you recover, so this is more memory extension. 3, you're going to see the Revelation of Life, so you can stack it to the top of your deck, which is very cool because you keep turn, and then you trash a card, and then you wipe their entire board.
And then you recover twice off of the Dynasmon.
Yeah. And then you can actually sack people. Well, you can arrange to sack people.
Sack.
Do you look? We know what happened when you got repped. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
But those are the only tamers, and now this entire pile is options. So, again, borrowing from the philosophy, we have 4 physical trainings, 3 memory boost. Consistency, boys. We need to see our pieces. We need to make our guys cheaper. This is just cheating. Cheating memory, always good.
All right, now show Biting Crush and 7th Lightning.
I guess your Biting Crush, Dragon's Roar, and your 7th Lightning, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, like Rev, the -5 is always insane. Being able to trash like.
Did you guys know that this actually decreases security as well?
Yeah, so you don't die in security. It's really great. Basically, these are your removal options and work off being trashed. This is always consistent with the -5 on like for the turn or until the end of your turn. And this is just again a minus. It does -6 when you activate it. If it's trashed for your security, you delete a 6k or less and then recover 1. So it kind of pairs fairly well with the Mistymon. But this is also your way to not die when you stack it at the bottom, trash it, and then again with the BT6 Dynasmon, you trash this, you get to blow up a guy, recover 1, Dynasmon, sick, you recover 1, you've profited 1 security. It's really great. You are basically always trying to like scam your opponent out of like beating you, and then you win on the crackback.
Also, recovery means you're going to recover all of these broken cards.
Yeah. Oh, it's really funny. So the other reason why you play this as a niche thing, these many options, is that Wizardmon X mandatorily has to take something. So, but if you don't have a wizard, you can't put 1 back. You want as many options to be able to trigger the Patamon or your Kari as much as possible. These are yellow options that are 5 cost or lower. Perfect synergy. Best card. And sorry for some of the budget players. We played 2 Protoform. I'm poor. I had to borrow this one, and I pulled this one. So, but it really works out with the
Who are you
deck.
borrowing it off of?
Oh, this one's Brad's. This one's the one I pulled.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. I would like to say you can play the deck without it. You can sub in for like obviously this X Antibody, but we all know this card is great. Memory reduction is insane.
Would you play 3 Protoform?
I actually, I don't think I would play 3 even if I had 3. I think this came up just for like, were moments where for some reason I didn't have the memory to keep turn or do something, just being able to swing, get like swing and actually digivolve came up. It came up with the SkullBaluchi as well. Like, I am still happy that I played one of this because it just gives you a bit more versatility. Also, it cheats in security, gain memory, steal turn, haha, anyway, you're dead. But the Proto form has, apart from, you know, the cost reduction, it has actually really good synergy with the deck. Since all of your protection inherits effectively are, when this would leave the battle area, you can trash the top card of security. You can always trigger Proto form first. Granted, you're burning the Proto form, but if you get to play the game, it's fine. You can trigger the Proto form, pull out a piece that you might need for the next turn, load the Proto form, and then burn the Proto form, so you've not burnt unknown security, which can sometimes be very crucial. Just generally being able to do that interaction has been really great. The funniest one that I think I've always liked doing is that I get to reuse, where are you? Where they've tried to kill my kill my Dynasmon with Durandamon underneath. Okay, cool. Pull it out, load it. Anyway, load it back under, blow up another guy, get Pierce again. It's just been really versatile for that interaction, and I think generally this deck is really fun. You'll see from the matches, I think like it can be relatively explosive. The deck is literal pennies, so if you have Protoforms and you're looking for like another fun deck to play, I would recommend playing this. But yeah, that's the Dynasmon profile.
All right, Terry, any final shoutouts or words of encouragement for anybody wanting to build this deck?
Generally, literal pennies. The alt, like, I'm pretty sure if you want it to be slightly sparkly, I'm pretty sure this is like £3. Like, it's actually really nice. I think
$3 for an alt? Sheesh.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. The deck is generally really cheap. I think it's a really good, it gives you the pseudo feeling of playing Levia in the sense of gaining memory, just doing all those really nice things. And I think if you like being able to shrink and like attack over things, it's very useful. It's a really fun deck. Like, I think that this is a capable deck. Will it survive like a 10-round event? Probably not. There will be some moments where you can fly too close to the sun and burn your security too much. But it does teach you security management, how to actually effectively use your shrink. So I generally would recommend playing it. And shout out to all the fanboy crew, the other PGSC team who will be, you know, working with me in the new year to make, you know, content. Shout out to my cameraman. Please, once again, go check out his channel. And that's about it.
All right, bye, Terry.
Shh, not a zombie channel.